This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Goes for the fireball. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Lays on the pressure with the projectile.
All right, what's the plan?
Good anti-air.
Oh, nice.
Taking stock. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively.
Trying to figure out how to get there.
It's there!
Great round. Nicely done.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Big throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Goes for the driver. They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute.
Max has A gauge. They both have a chance to score a big target lock and scoop. Nothing but air. You're done.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Still plenty of time left. Perfect read with the anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
This is your last
Oh yeah, let's go. Time for some big boy damage here. Give him the Stormbuster and check out how much damage this takes off.
Oh, let's go! Choppity chop chop.
Amazing. Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow! That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
You know what I'm saying? Planting trees and people with the power driver. Player one has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Trick saw that drive impact coming from a mile away and parried it. Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player two should be looking to turn this around.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Sneaks in above. Opens him up with the throw.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Double lariat is now barely hanging on. They have to optimize their drive usage. They exchange blows. They back the opponent into the front hook raw super.
What?
Looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 down and out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Holds out with the block. We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player two has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something here. Overextended by a finger.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Big count.
Good stuff. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent? Just needs one more good hit.
Takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Next hit will end the round.
Nice whip punish. They've definitely got a beat on their opponent's timing.
Dire situation. Oh.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round.
Wait a minute.
Player one.
Oh, can they capitalize on this?
Launches with the Tenku kick, uses a target combo as a filler. Gets clipped by the anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
More SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. They're going for the super art?
Wait a minute.
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
How could you not be loving this match? It's so good.
Gotta be the pace to hit and keeps on trucking. Whoa. Reach out and hug him. Puts a little extra seasoning on it with an overdrive attack. Reads the jump in perfect.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Here comes the corner pressure. You're done.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Low, heavy hits, mix up and come.
That was crazy.
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. The jump in is denied.
That was crazy.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Okay.
Life lead opens up. One chance here may end this round. That drive impact doesn't get through.
Nice block.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. You know we paid to get in here, right?
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Each hit is add some damage and flair with the super.
What? How do you even think of
KO.
Nicely played round there.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Jump. Double lariat and down. Block it. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute.
Target lock and scoop. Not much life left, but the drive usage may save them. Life lead here, but it's still... Tries to act quickly, but whips the attack.
Oh no! Big whip!
You know she ain't skipping leg day. Mayoku-sen. Holds them down with the kick.
What's gonna happen?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse!
stuff.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
The final round overhead, but it won't work.
That was ridiculous defense.
We're just...
Wait a minute.
Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick. Planting trees and people with the power driver.
Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Larry, boom! Both sides getting juicy damage with that throw there.
Yes, more of that. Keep it up.
Crowds them from above.
This is so good.
A real test of punish, counter, or react.
What? How do you even think of
Down and out.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Checks with the medium kick. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Good parry there, and both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Whiffs the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Pops him with the target combo. Well-timed corner switch. Was looking for that jump attack.
That was crazy. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Shows the medium kick. It's there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. All right, who's gonna swing first?
I think we're gonna see a huge battle for momentum this round.
They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. The throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Stop! You know they were waiting for that. Oh! You gotta get down deep here.
Oh, either player just needs one more go.
Critical art now?
Yo, what?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. You're done.
Takes the round. Wow.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Go for it!
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Ready. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Goes for the throw. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one needs to be cautious with drive gauge. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Not shy with the grab. and it's planting trees and people with the power drive. Hold your breath. Both fighters are barely alive.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so focused right now.
Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Get close for it at this range.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening.
Hey-yo! And they close it out. Good stuff.
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
Okay, let's get to it.
Add the radar up and running.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack. Nice, that's not just reaction, there's anticipation too.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this, not like this.
One's hungry for the grab. Max SA gauge. They both have a chance to crown the bubble down and out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
This is truly the proverbial do or die moment.
Knocked him out of the air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
That's Linksy. Oh, you never know what can happen here. Boom. A projectile to say get off you. What are they gonna do?
This is so good.
Oh, we're taking a trip to the ground. Oh, here we go.
Who's gonna take control of the ground?
Amazing. Will this super art do anything?
All right, what's the mix-up here after the side switch?
Siberian Call is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 1 had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
That's a counter.
There we go, big hit there.
Player 1 can work with this lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Combo with the target combo. Pulls out the Sobot.
There we go, big hit there.
Target lock and scoop. Kept their composure and pulled out a combo at just the right time.
Nicely played round there.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Man, it's really anyone's game now.
Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Medium kick hits. Checks him with the boom. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through the drive rush to keep it going. Target locked and scooped.
Okay, here we go, here we go. He's so close to taking this.
Ayo!
Nicely played round there.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here!
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
So who's going to make a move?
Both seem a bit tentative.
Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have until their game plan?
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap?
All right, what's the plan?
Both players have near empty super art games. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Perfect boom. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Closing moments of the round, one hit baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Wow!
KO!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
That right there was some street fighter. So good.
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
Man, it's really anyone's game now.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Ah, what's gonna happen? Oh no, missed the command throw.
Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it. Nice read. Denies them with the somersault.
It's right there. Gotta get this win.
Shows the medium. It's there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
I'm just on it.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, what a whip punish. That was crazy.
Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
Right. Who's gonna take control of this round?
Nowhere to run.
Oh man.
Raw super art incoming.
No, what?
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. So what's next? Woo! Nothing but air.
Everyone expects a command throw there. They should have held off instead.
Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Wow. That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
The low kick hits. Got too greedy.
Ooh, miscalculated that distance by a tiny bit.
Nails the anti-air.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Shows the medium kick. Impact shut out.
I can't believe they blocked that. Oh, who's gonna clutch this one out? Oh, this is getting great.
Hits.
Nice way to close out that.
Definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
They exchange blows.
Oh, can they capitalize on this?
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Rolls out the Sobot. Double lariat, and now not much life left. But the drive use the low kick hits. Scrapping. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the medium kick.
Okay.
Puts the brakes on the impact.
I can't believe they blocked that.
A jump in. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch.
Down and out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Final round. Fight.
Looking for the overhead this time.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Connects with the medium kick. The overhead denied.
That was ridiculous defense.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or hang back.
Okay, you're in. Gotta make this one count.
Crown them from above.
Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
They've got about half life left. This can lead to some big damage. Nice.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
This may turn into a big change. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Either fighter can use drive now. Tucks them in with the command. Wait or done.
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player one is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
That was crazy! Can we get a replay? I need to see that again!
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever! Oh no! Missed the command throw.
Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Adds parry to the pressure. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Didn't they hear the announcer yell fight?
Huh. Both seem a bit tentative. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. Looking winded, Burnout changes the game. One combo can end this round right now.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so
Okay, oh.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
You put up a
Man,
fight.
they were scrapping. What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
I think we're gonna see a huge battle for momentum this round.
Last round really could have gone either way. And now we have ourselves a real match. Anything can happen, so expect the unexpected.
Right.
Goes for the jump in. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance planting trees and people with a power driver. Oh, just closes it out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
You're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it! Triumph or die! There will be no salty run back!
Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
Okay, you're in! You gotta make this one count!
Escapes the corner. What? In anti-air?
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Siberia's coming and they got a bed for you. Oh, you check forward rush. Stop it. More fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Oh, let's go!
Player one is in a very good spot now.
Oh man, this could be all the difference!
Boom. Rush is in. You're done.
Takes the round! Wow!
Player two was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
Wow! That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever!
Rolls out the Sobot. Projectile to try to change the situation.
Knockdown.
Ooh. Alright, what's the plan?
They break forward to pressure the opponent.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Goes for the drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible.
Okay, okay.
Add the radar up and down to the wire.
Okay, okay. There we go! Big hit!
Hey-o!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. They were baiting that the whole time?
Amazing awareness there.
Carries the projectile. Rolls out the Sobot. Uses a target combo as a filler. Spins the meter on the super art.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. It's going to be hard to mount a comeback at this stage, but they need to look for an opening somewhere.
Ugh, this comeback is not gonna be easy to pull off.
They return to center stage. The impact doesn't do anything. It's there.
Nicely played around there.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Yo, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Well-timed commando there. Neither of them willing to give up ground here.
All right, what's the plan?
Confident anti-air.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Pokes with the medium kick. Both can end the round now. KO.
Great round, nicely done.
All right, that was pretty smooth, but can they do it again?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Personally, I can't wait to see what these two have in store next. Checks with the medium kick. Shows the medium kick. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Pokes with the medium kick. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for
Spins some meter here, investing in the round.
amazing awareness there.
Barely blocks the jump in. Gets scooped from down low.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
KO!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
The attack is parried. And now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Ooh. Throws to get around their defense.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are...
It's there!
Nicely played round there.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing. Oh, super art. Wait a minute.
What's gonna happen next? There's an overdrive art. Player 1 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How could they avoid being put there this round?
Right. That definitely makes sense.
Player 2 has the life lead, and they build on this.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute.
Goes for the jump in.
Okay, here we go.
Nothing but air.
Everyone expects a command throw there. They should have held off instead. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Nothing stops this train.
Whoa.
Good hurricane. Great coverage. Solid choice. Can they stay clutch? Anti-air.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Medium kick into. That's gonna leave him wrapped. Looking for a hole.
This is so good.
Back to the solid anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Wow, that was...
Practice. Tutorial. versus Battle Hall. Get in there!
Hey! Radio! Fight time!
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
All right, let's go.
Opts for the overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. That drive impact is blocked.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange.
Just needs one more good hit.
Heading into the end game now. And it brings out the super. How's this going to work out for you?
Oh, no.
KO.
All right, gets around on the board.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Let's off a whirlwind. From up above. Gets the jump in. Looking for a chance. Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Decides to go fancy on that jump in and KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was some rock solid play we just saw there. If this continues, we might be leaving early.
Oh, that was rough. I felt like they were just going through the motions for that win.
This can lead to some big damage. Strong super art incoming. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Perfectly executed.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Goes to the drive reversal. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup. Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Grabs him. Player 2 chases him down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, adds adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output.
Just needs one more good hit.
Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Drive Rush experiencing burnout. He's there!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Round 2.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Fights back out of the corner. Lays down a whirlwind.
Oh no, missed the command throw.
Looking for a chance. Springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kick. Lets off a warp drive rush to keep it going.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Full drive, the stage is set. Uncooked, raw scoop.
What?
That's not gonna hit.
That was
Down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Rashid wins.
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
Player 2 is mixing it up and has him shaking in the corner.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Gets the knockdown, and now...
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. They're ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious.
Both fighters are barely alive.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so...
KO!
Nicely played round there.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
That right there was some street fighter. So good.
Medium kick. Player 2 can work with this lead. All right, let's add some damage and flair with the super.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
Oh, we've seen this episode before.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Woo, nothing but air.
Everyone expects a command throw there. They should have held off instead.
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Let's off a warp. Woo, nothing but air.
They might be getting a bit too predictable with their command grabs.
This can lead to some big damage. Siberian Charger closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go! Aha, spending the meter to set up a side switch mix-up.
Give him some of that PDA. Knocked him out of the air.
Wow, what a decision! So smart.
Just the throw connects.
Okay, okay, what's the follow-up?
You're done.
Takes the round. Wow!
Songia wins.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.